Hello, today I'm going to show you a very special technique for learning how to spell and retain the knowledge that you've acquired in learning words. For example, if you're a student and you're being tested on groups of words, say you have a list of 100 words or 10 words you're going to be tested on Friday, what you want to do, you want to be able to break these words down in such a way that you can spell them forwards and backwards, breaking it down in a way your brain understands it. So therefore, when you use the word in speech or when you write it out specifically, you'll be able to see the way you broke it down and write it out perfectly every single time. It's very easy to do if you follow my steps. What you first want to do is write out your words on pieces of paper like this here. Okay? So you should have up to 10 of these at a time. Write your papers and put block letters, okay? So for example, you have it like this here. That's spontaneous, okay? You write it out and you feel able to see the word in a way that is easily, visualized. Next, what you want to do is you want to hold the paper up to your left side on an angle and notice the part that you first want to isolate. Okay? So you break it down syllable by syllable, part by part, and you add on each part as you move through the word. The goal is to be able to see the word, break it down, and then be able to say it forward and backwards. Okay? So let's start with our first word. This word will be, okay, spontaneous. So you hold the word up, and you would just either close your eyes or look away and say spawn. So it's S-P-O-N. That's your first part. S-P-O-N. Next is tane. I'm going to use the E in tane. So this is going to be T-A-N-E. So spontane. S-P-O-N-T-A-N-E. And last part is O-us. O-us. Okay? So it's spontaneous. Spontaneous. So it's Spontaneous. Now, knowing that that's there in your mind, you should be able to break it down. 3 parts. Spontaneous. You can use your hands, you can use your imagination, but break it down. So it's spawn, S-P-O-N, tane, T-A-N-E, and then us, O-us, O-U-S. Now break it down by isolating the parts. The last part was O-U-S. The middle part was what? It was tane. T-A-N-E. First part was spawn. S-P-O-N. So it's spontaneous. Now say the first part. It's spawn. S-P-O-N. Last part O-U-S. Middle part was T-A-N-E. Okay? Now let's go backwards, okay? So that would be U. No, it's not U. See, you can see it right there. It's S-U-O. Good. Tane is E-N-A-T. Spawn backwards would be N-O-P-S. So spontaneous, S-P-O-N-T-A-N-E-O-U-S. And you got it. All right? Very good. Now, let's try another one. Let's try sycophant. Small word, but still, you might misspell it. So it's sycophant. Now, if you notice it, you see several things. You see an S, a Y, and a C. That sounds like NYC was New York, but it's SYC. So throw that into your mind. Also, you see a cop in there, C-O-P, and then you see a hant. Okay, hant. Okay, let's just break it down. Okay, again, we played with the word, we looked at it. Okay, we said it, sycophant, the person who's like a kiss ass, I guess they would say it. Okay, a suck up, use that word. But that's what the word means, a sycophant. Okay, good. So now let's break it down. Okay, so sick would be, can we see that? It would be S-Y-C. Now O, but just O. It's O. Phant is P-H-A-N-T. Okay, so we got that. Break it down again. We see sick, it's Remember we forgot what it was. We saw like New York, but we know it's S instead of an N. So it's SYCOPHANT. Now we break it down. The last part is Fant. Okay, that's PHANT. Middle part is O, and then sick is SYC. So it's SYCOPHANT, and backwards it will be TN. You can still see it, right? TNAHPOC and YS. Okay? Sycophant. Forwards and backwards. Very good. Now let's do one last one. This is going to be a longer word, but still, same thing. Same technique. Okay, this is inconsequential. Inconsequential. Again, look at the words. Not our first time we've ever seen it. Okay, we should say it a few times. Look at it. Inconsequential. It means that something is without consequence, or it's redundant, or it's a failure, whatever the word is to you. Okay, so we see in. We'll see it here for you to see it. It's inconsequential. Okay, inconsequential. So first part is in. It's I-N. Close your eyes and see it. I-N. Con. C-O-N. Con. Incon. I-N-C-O-N. Okay? Then it's sequin. Now I'm going to break it down into two parts of C and then quin. Sequin. Okay? So that's S-E. So inconce. I-N-C-O-N-C-E. Quin. That will be, looking at it, it's Q-U-E-N. So Q-U-E-N. Inconsequent. I-N-C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N. And then I see it's like a trial without an R in it. It's T-I-A-L. So it's T-I-A-L. So now we put that away and we just say it in our mind. Inconsequential. So that'll be I-N-C-O-N. That's incon. C-S-E. Quin. Q-U-E-N. T-I-A-L. Okay, so now I break it down. N-I-N. Con. C-O-N. C-S-E. Quin. Q-U-E-N. And then that's the word trial out of R. It's T-I-A-L. So try to say it backwards. That will be L-A-I-T. N-E. That will be U-Q. Okay. E-S-N-O-C and I. Inconsequential. Again, last time. I-N-C-O-N-S-C-Q-U-E-N-T-I-A-L. And we have it. Okay. So by doing that, you're looking at the word and you're visualizing it, you're actualizing it, you're having fun with it, and it really does stick with you. So when you start to see words, you see sycophant, you see how you play with the word. You see the word sycophant. You see inconsequential. You see the words. I mean, it really does make a difference what words you're choosing, because the words you're using, you're breaking them down into small parts. Okay, so do that. And we'll recommend that you just do 10 words at a time. And it's not so much important that you review the word over and over again to know that you can spell them. Is that you make sure that you can see them in your brain. Because what happens is when you sit down to write the word out, you'll start to write the word out, and then all of a sudden the part that you broke down will lead to the next part, and next part, and you'll be amazed at how much more you'll be able to just feel, not memorize, but you'll be able to connect with it. It'll make you so much more of a better speller. You'll be amazed. So use the technique, work with it, have fun with it, and let me know how it's working for you, because for me it's a great technique. So until next time, thank you for watching and have a great day.